Aquarius. I hope you are well. I went out to run some errands, hence the reason why I'm posting this a little bit later. But I have done Libra. If you have Libra placements, please go check out your reading. And now it is your time. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry, I'm sorting out this lighting. I don't know what is going on. Okay. Let's see. Please use your discernment when you are watching tarot readings, especially public readings on YouTube. Thank you so very much for your love, your support. I appreciate you. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, I'm very grateful to have you here. Let's see. We're going to pull you a spread, Aquarius, and see what you need to know at this time. Let's see. Thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for your love, your support every single time. Let's see. This is the Unfolding Path Tarot, I believe. Yeah. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. That came out first with the Chariot card in the reverse. We also have the Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Knight of Cups in the upright. Four of Cups. You have an apology that you might not be too receptive to. For some of you, this could be coming specifically from a Cancer, a water sign Cancer. You could feel like somebody fumbled a opportunity. This could have been like a thing that you was working on together. So this doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship for some of you. For some of you, this could have been like a business thing, or you saw this as being something that could have changed the both of your lives. It's kind of giving the energy for you. You saw that something could have been very big. It could have been something that was worth holding on to. But someone stopped, someone stalled here. And now someone wants to apologize, but you may not want to hear it. You possibly feel like you lost a lot through a situation here. For some of you, it could have been an opportunity to have another opportunity. Like it could have been like, for instance, if you wanted to move somewhere, you knew that this would have been a grand opportunity for you to build the rest of your life. You know, it sounds cliche, but there was something here that was very much an opportunity that you didn't want to miss with a specific person. And for some reason, you may have needed this person's input for something. So say this is a relationship, this would have been that, okay, it takes two people to relationship. Do you know what I mean? Or it could be that you needed to move, or you wanted to move and you needed someone else's. And I'm treading lightly with the needed, you know. You would have valued having someone's backup in order for you to be supported to gain, and for some reason something fell flat here. Somebody could have let you down, but it may not have been necessarily that somebody was partnered up with you as a lover. It could be that you needed their hand in something, or in order for you to go towards this or gain this opportunity, you needed to go closer to it, or you needed to do some sort of groundwork that maybe you was relying on this person and they didn't keep their word on for, if that makes sense to you. Yeah, something, you dropped something, someone dropped something. Five of Pentacles. I feel like you've got someone here who's wondering if the opportunity has gone. Like, this is now someone who may want to support you with something, but it's after they've let you down. It's after they've let you down. You possibly took a financial hit in a situation as well. Now this is someone who wants to rectify, possibly turn back something, or go back to redeem themselves, or to, this person's wondering if it's too late for you to gain this. I feel like somebody knows that they let you down. They dropped something. The Two of Pentacles is in the reverse, right next to the Chariot card in the reverse. If this is someone who told you that you were going to be traveling with them, or they would help you to move or to travel somewhere. They let you down. They possibly cancelled on you. If this is like a specific trip, you could have missed out on a golden job opportunity because someone didn't help you with the travel. It was organized, and then on the day, last minute, something fell through. They couldn't show up. Like this is giving someone let you down on a specific key time or a specific moment here where you really needed for someone to be reliable for you. They weren't, and it cost you big time. It's like, I don't know why I'm getting it like that. So it kind of feels like a job or an opportunity that you really wanted to take up. And yeah, 9 of Swords. This haunts this person, by the way. I feel like this person feels bad. This is guilt here. This is them feeling bad. 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands in the reverse. And it's almost like you've got someone here really trying to feel better. I feel like you've got someone here with a guilty conscience. And they're trying to feel better. And the only way that they can try and feel better or achieve that lighter energy within them, because they feel very bogged down with this, very weighed down, possibly guilty here. I'm seeing a lot of guilt. Is to try and rectify something with you. That's the only way they feel like they can get over this internally for them. Queen of Pentacles. You could even have someone here offering you a job or offering you money, giving you back some money that maybe you lost. I feel like somebody feels like they owe you big time. Two of Cups, sorry. 2 of Pentacles is already here. The Sun in the reverse. The Hanged Man. I feel like you have someone, Aquarius, who's realizing that they weren't a good friend to you. They weren't someone who showed up for you. There was a key thing here, and I know I keep banging on about the same incident, but it's like there's a something. There's a something, something you asked somebody. You could have even have asked somebody for a favor. If this is a relationship, this is somebody who feels like they severely let you down. But there was something about a move or them kind of bailing out at the last moment here. And this is someone who feels very bad. They know they let you down. This person hasn't stopped thinking about this letdown, this opportunity to really help you with something or assist. And they weren't there to assist or to help. And this person's seeing it now. I don't think they saw it in the past, but with the Hanged Man, someone's looking at this in a different way now. They're actually seeing the value of an opportunity that you had. They're seeing the enormity of what you've lost, but they didn't see that before. What's the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? The Queen of Swords in the reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you, it was moving for an opportunity, possibly school, something that you was watering. You could have studied for this. This could be that you needed to move for university. You needed to go. There's something that someone did and it halted your plan, or you had to defer, or there's something here. It delayed you. It made you miss out. Maybe you couldn't go this year and you had to go the next year but you missed out on money from this year of doing this thing, or you had to, you know, wait another year. You had to possibly make ends meet, but you had a plan. Sorry, Aquarius. What's the Knight of Cups? 5 of Wands. Someone's heart is twisted over this situation with you. 4 of Wands. You could have definitely have been very close with this person. For some of you, this is something interracial. Don't take that if it doesn't resonate. So you could be dealing with somebody with fairer skin. You could be darker skin. You could be the one with fairer skin. They're darker skin. There's something here about contrasting skin, or there's something here. You might be lighter than someone's darker than you. Or you could be dealing with somebody from a different walk of life from you. Yeah. I feel like you really felt somebody would come through for you. 9 of Pentacles. Someone wants to help you. to make it up to you. What's the Nine of Pentacles? The Seven of Cups. They're trying to figure out how. Nine of Cups in the reverse because they let you down, and the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. It's almost like someone feels like they can't move forward in peace. The King of Wands in the reverse. It's affecting this person like on a deeper level. And this could be like a frustration of theirs right now. This could be a masculine with the Tower. It's like in order for them to feel like they can progress in their own life, especially if this is like a friend. Three of Swords is in the reverse. Someone feels a guilty conscience. And I don't really pick up that they saw it before. I don't. How did they feel before? How was this perceived by them before? I feel like this is a now thing. How did they view this before? Empress in the reverse. The Seven of Swords. The King of Cups. And the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Oh. For some of you, this could be a Taurus. This is grim. People tell me my mouth is this, my mouth is that. I just got told by a fellow tarot reader that my delivery is nasty in the reading that I posted for Gemini earlier. So I'm very consciously aware of how I say things in my readings, but you get what you get with me. Those of you who've been here for a while, those of you who resonate with my readings, I would like to think you can understand where it comes from and, you know, understand the delivery, okay? Now, with that being said, I feel like there's someone here who was hiding. It's like, imagine me wanting to do something. So say I say to someone, I really want to start a tarot channel or a YouTube. Let's just say YouTube, right? I already have a tarot channel. I want to start a YouTube channel and I want to do this on it and I want to do that. But there's something specific. So say it's a podcast or something about a specific topic, yeah? I'm just totally making this up as I go along, right? But there's certain guests that I might want to include on this podcast, and there's an important meeting that is scheduled somewhere out of my city. So I live in one city and it's like however many miles away, it's a distance away. It's a long drive, it's a long train ride, it's a distance. But this is a very important meeting where I have the opportunity to, I've bagged an opportunity to speak to some people who can really push my content out there or really put me in touch with people that are going to be in line with what I want to discuss on this podcast, or they could even, you know, help me with the production and, you know, setting things up and give me some ideas as to how to get this started, right? Get things started, okay? And I've set this up. I've managed to bag this. I've worked really hard on some sort of plan. I've got it set out in my head how I want to execute it, how I want to articulate what I want to do, you know, the audience that I want to appeal to, like proper built a brand, like on paper. But it's just I need to show up to this meeting. These people are showing a lot of interest in me. They might even want to bring me into theirs as well if they do a similar thing, right? So it's a good opportunity. It's a good opportunity, and this is something that I feel that is beneficial for me. I feel like this is part of my alignment, my purpose, and I really, really want to do this thing. And, you know, for some reason your vehicle doesn't work, or, you know, that could be the time where, you know, you don't have access to your vehicle, or, you know, you can't really pay for your ticket to get the train down there at this time because you're strapped for cash, and you tell someone in advance, XYZ is going to happen. I've got a really, really, really big, important meeting that I cannot miss. It's going to be a big opportunity. This person's going to be there. That person's going to be there. You know, I really, really want to go for it. Who knows what doors this could open up for me. I'm really excited about this. I'm feeling fired up. I'm feeling ready. I've got my plans there set, ready for me to do this. Like, I really want to do this. You tell this person all of this. Now, mind you, this person is a person who you regard as in your corner. You regard this person as someone who might even be a day one. You know, you go back with this person. You have a lot of love for this person. You feel like this person has a lot of love for you. No ounce or inch in your body tells you that that person will jeopardize any key opportunity for you at all. You have no doubt in your mind that that person won't support the things that you want to do. Okay, you're fired up with something. Yeah, I'm fired up too. I love that for you. You love it. I love it. You know, that type of vibe where you have that love with someone where it's like, yeah, if that's good for you, if you love it, don't see nothing wrong with it. You're feeling good. It brings out your passion. I'm seeing a glare in your eyes that I haven't seen in a few years. Like you're fired up. You want to do it. I'm for you. I'm for it. Like I'll do whatever I can to support that. That is a good support, whether that's a family member, whether that's a friend, whether that's a lover, whoever that is in your corner. I love people like that. I love people like that. And I try as far as I can to be that person in other people's life, you know, but it's not even about me. But anyway, I'm drifting. Stay with me, right? And you tell this person, you got this meeting. Yeah, I'll take you. What day is it? You give them a lot of notice to say it's in 2 months' time. It's drafted, it's in the diary. It's in 2 months' time. Okay. You give them reminders every so often, every other week. Hey, remember, are you still good for that date to drive me down there or help me out with traveling down there for the day and whatever. Even you probably offer to pay their petrol or pay their diesel, whatever. Buy you some food. I'll do you a favor. Yeah, it's set. You sure it's set? Yeah, we're good. But this, somewhere in this, right? This person didn't believe that this was something that was going to be a good opportunity that would be maybe as big as what they're seeing that it could have been for you. Because I don't know if you've just gone off and done something in a different way now, because this person definitely views you as somebody who's very self-sufficient. One plan doesn't work, there's a plan B. If there's no plan B, you might skip to plan Z, but there's always another way to do something. And I'm not sure if you've distanced from this person and you found a whole nother way to do something and you're getting ahead. And this person is really cut up about the fact that they didn't believe in the mission. They didn't believe in the dream. They didn't believe in your ability to grow. The Empress is in the reverse. It's almost like somebody viewed this plan as something that wouldn't work out for you. And it's like they may have been nice. They may not have wanted to really say to you that I think that this plan is not great. I don't feel like this is going to go anywhere or whatever. But they didn't turn down bringing you to where they said that they would. I hope that makes sense. Queen of Pentacles, and now they're seeing that this was going to be an opportunity, Queen of Wands, to really showcase who you are, what you wanted to do, your skills, how resourceful you are, your business plan if you had one. Like there was so much promise. And I mean, not everybody's going to believe in what you believe in. Not everybody's going to necessarily see the vision. Hence the reason why we always should be very grateful for those people who really get excited for us when we do something, when, you know, we've achieved something, when we want to do something. These people have our back. Like, those are the people to really keep around. Those people. Your biggest cheerleaders, genuinely. Those are the people that need to really be valued in your life. And it's not to say that everybody's always going to believe in you, but don't agree to sign up to something when you don't even support the cause. You don't even think that this person is going to do well with whatever it is that you're promising to take them to. I hope that makes sense. Is there any advice? You could even be collaborating with a feminine energy now and it's going well for you. You guys look good. You have a lot of presence. Like, this is kind of giving podcasts. I don't know where I'm getting podcast or some sort of something online, like you're being seen as somebody who is working really well with another person. So I don't know if you just do something with another feminine, or you've got a deal coming up where you're collaborating with another creator, or you know, you're combining businesses. Like there's something here that this person's viewing you do, and it looks really, really good. It's like someone's seeing a vision come to life with you, but they didn't take you on that car journey that would have brought you this in a different way. The World. Yeah, this is online. If this is a masculine, he's very attracted to you. You could be a curvaceous woman, someone who has curves in the right places. He likes that about you. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. The Six of Wands, but he didn't contribute to this success. Six of Wands. The Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. Someone is now watching you be successful without them. Now, I use the example that I use, and it's very specific, but open your mind to how this could fit for you, but don't force it, right? I feel like you've got someone here who now wants to assist how they want to, but I feel like someone misses the bond with you. And now someone could be watching you bond with someone else, and this could be like a business thing. Like if you're bonding with another feminine, it's like you and this feminine may do a joint thing, or you've got a collaboration that you're doing and it looks nice and it looks good. And this could be a masculine who is really regretting like not taking you on that one journey, or coming with you. Or if this is a relationship, not committing to something that you would have been such an asset. You're an asset. You're an asset. I'm passionate, guys. Is there anything else for Aquarius? Three of Swords. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. The Devil. Some of you have come from a family dynamic that was, I want to say toxic, but this is like dysfunction. Some of you are trying to heal that. This could involve a Capricorn. Ace of Wands. For some of you, you do have a family situation that is in the air right now, up in the air, with the Two of Pentacles being in the reverse. This could be something that you've either moved away from, or you're not too heavily attached to this now. I don't know if there's some sort of renewal here that is trying to happen between you and a dynamic that you could have left behind, especially if this is like a dynamic that you don't resonate with. You know, say you come from a family who does things in a certain way, or they may have addictions, or the way that they live is not necessarily in a way that you may want to live now, or whatever this is. Like it could be anything, especially if this is like addictions, low vibrational antics, or whatever. You may have definitely have tried to break away from this. You're trying to heal, actively heal this. And I feel like Justice, the Hermit, yeah, there's something that you may have walked away from because you deem it as something that is not resonating with the path that you want to be on. I don't know if you're becoming more spiritual, you're becoming more enlightened, you're becoming more understanding about you and yourself. A lot of you are learning the art of being compassionate to your own wants and your own needs, and that could have definitely have been overshadowed by some sort of dynamic that you were raised in. Again, this could be like a dynamic that it's not, it wasn't a healthy dynamic for you. And you may have, in effect, had to kind of develop a way of being empathetic, learning empathy, learning higher vibrational ways of doing things, but you didn't come from that. That wasn't necessarily modeled to you. So it's like I'm looking at an Aquarius here who may have adopted a different path. So this could be spirituality. For some of you, you could, this is very, very specific. I'm going out here with this one, so take what resonates. You could come from a family, and this is no judgment. You could come from like a cultish type of family, a family who believes in witchcraft or something that is like very cult-like. This could be a family who dibble and dabble in a lot of things that you don't agree with. Maybe this family, I don't want to say worship the devil, but yeah, maybe this family do things in a very unorthodox sort of way. Maybe you are more of the light. Maybe you are leaning more towards spiritual things that are of the light. This could even be a religion. You could definitely be converting in some way, leaning on Christianity, leaning on God, leaning on Islam. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's like you've had to find a different path for you, Aquarius, that is not where you've come from. And this has possibly been very, very difficult for you. And this could be like an energy of your family, or, you know, wherever it is that you've disconnected from or tried to kind of move in a different energy for yourself independently from. They're trying to kind of have you back in that circle. I hope that makes sense. For some of you, you have a an air sign chasing you. See, I'm not sure if this is family or this could be like a contract. The Seven of Swords. Wow. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles, it's coming to me, so I'm going to mention it. I've recently been watching a lot of stuff around like the Diddy story and the hip hop and the history of certain things that have gone down around record labels back in the 90s, and people and traumas and things that were underhanded and corruption and all of that, just to give you like an umbrella to kind of go on. And I was watching a specific video. I don't actually remember his name, but there's a pastor. He was a producer, a music producer that was very, very good. And I think he was really young when he was recognized. He grew up with a father that was in the church. Like, his father was a pastor. He always felt drawn and like his purpose was music. He was very gifted. He is very gifted, and he started to make beats. He's more a producer. I think he is a rapper also, but he was more leaning on the creating of beats and stuff like that. He got recognized. Long story short, he got recognized by someone in the business, and he really wanted to kind of be out there. But it was kind of, he was conflicted, because it was like, do I do secular music? Like, you know, the rappers want to rap about women and big butts and, you know, whatever have you, and drugs and violence and gangs and all of that. Or I come from a religious household. I've been brought up in the church. If something from the Lord, if the Lord has blessed me with such a gift, why am I leaning towards doing the secular side of things and not the gospel side of things? Anyway, he got a really good opportunity to get into the business, but things started to get a little bit odd for him. There was opportunities that he had in front of him where it was like, well, how much do you want these opportunities? You know, like the whole corruption of selling your soul and all of that. We're not going to go too deep into it, but there was sacrifices that he would have had to make that compromised his beliefs. So a lot of things started to happen. He decided to withdraw, and he started getting threats and being chased because people knew how good he was. A specific rapper knew how good he was, to the point where he was getting threatened to come back into this contract, to come back into the business, if you like. And he decided to remove himself and devote his music to gospel. So now he's a gospel producer. He works with the church. I believe he's a pastor too. But this is like, I'm giving you all of that to kind of give you another scenario. Like, it's almost like maybe you went into a contract even, because this doesn't have to be family. The Ten of Pentacles is here. You could have definitely have felt like something was for you. You got over there and you realized it wasn't for you. Lo and behold, you're trying to exit the contract to live a different type of life. Maybe you've established that you don't really want to be a part of something because you're seeing the other side of something that really once maybe looked very appealing to you. And now it's like you may have people on your back trying to get you back. Does that make sense? I do feel like for some of you, there is a spiritual element to this with the Hermit and the Devil. Take from that as you will. there was something that was unclear about a contract that you could have been going towards, or something that you may have felt was more pretty, pristine on the outside. Get over there and you realize there's a lot of ugly. There's a lot of things that you don't want to sign up to, but it kind of, you didn't realize that it comes part and parcel of the environment that you are stepping into, if that makes sense. This is a lot. So this could be like you withdrawing from a contract and doing it your way. You withdrawing from something of the dark and you going towards the light, because you may have signed up to something that you didn't actually see the fine print, if that makes sense. If this is family, this could be like a similar thing. You may have grown up, you know, having a certain belief. For some of you, this could be some sort of discrimination as well. You may have been brought up with a certain view. I'm not going to get too caught up into it. Maybe you was born into a family who believes a certain thing about certain groups of people, demographics of people, and you've grown to realize, well, no, actually, I quite like people from the other demographic. I quite like people from that culture. I don't, you know, you're exploring yourself. It's like going out there and realizing, well, no, actually, I don't quite know about that back there, what I was being taught. If that makes sense. Say you were brought up in a family that said, you know, I'm going to use this lightly, black people are this, or white people are this, or Asian people are this. You know, it could have had a racial element to it. Now it's like, well, no, you've possibly grown, you have your own job, you've experienced these people that maybe you was taught to feel a certain way about, only to go and be really good friends with someone and really establish that, no, actually, black people are cool, you know. It has nothing to do with where they're from. It has a lot more to do with their character, how they were raised, you know, their insight, what the work that they do on themselves. Like, someone is going beyond the veil of maybe what was taught to them. I hope that makes sense, and I hope I didn't trigger anybody, okay? You could have someone here trying to come and impose their beliefs on you again, or get you back involved in a contract that you know that you don't want to be involved with. Is there any advice for that last spread? If that resonated, Temperance. Go towards the light. Something very spiritual about that last spread. The Tower. It's almost, yeah, the Magician. Very spiritual. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. If it isn't working for you, if the jacket don't fit, why would you force it to fit you? Regardless of what you've been taught, regardless of what may generationally have been imposed on you, because it does definitely give that energy. Why would you force it to fit? And a lot of you are breaking out of that with the Tower, and it's really causing a stir. You may even feel like there is an energetic energy that could even be following you, or a force that is trying to grab you back. For some of you, it could just be, you know, a heavy influence around you. An imposed belief is kind of what this is giving, but you stepping into the light and doing something your way. And I really get an energy of cleansed energy, of, you know, purpose, of light. Maybe you are going to church, maybe you are seeking guidance from a spiritual person, a spiritual leader of some kind. Some of you are talking specifically to a Sagittarius. This could be even within a church. This could be a pastor, a leader. This could be someone who is of the light, or someone who you're really feeling drawn to kind of seek more information. I feel like you are a seeker right now, or you're looking for something different that maybe you wasn't exposed to before. So it's very much giving the energy of you stepping into the energy of really looking for something else, of you really stepping into the light. It's kind of putting all of this darkness into disarray with whatever it is that you're leaving. And there's almost like an energy of there's an opposition that could be trying to grab you back in. It's almost like trying to take a step forward, but you've got something here that's keeping you, holding you back, or trying to get you back. Take what resonates. That was a little bit out there. I don't know what's up with these readings today. I don't know, but only take what resonates, okay? Aquarius, I love you. If you like how I read, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you love and light. I will see you soon. Mwah. I'm going to go ahead and make some food as well. Members, I have not forgotten you. You are on my list to do. I am going to get to you ASAP, Rocky. And love you guys. Bye.